passport bros might actually like this kit. Oh wait, actually no, this is Switzerland, not the US. Sorry about that. But yeah, hey, look, if there are some passport bros in Switzerland, yeah, this kit is also for you as well. But yeah, I think the inspiration behind the Swiss national team kits is obviously got to do with the Swiss passport. Um, Again, one thing I like to do when I review these kits is to look deeper into what was actually the reason for certain designs. You'll have most people just skimming through and just giving random rankings without actually paying attention to the significance of like the the actual patterns on the kits and also the just the little details, like the little things that actually matter. And for me, that's what I actually pay attention to. Obviously, Puma have decided to go with this neck color design, which seems to run accordingly with the other kits as well. Just like Ghana and just like Senegal, which we will look at um, very soon. So yeah, Switzerland's kits draw its inspiration from the Swiss national passports, and even though it's actually just plain old red, it's which is quite similar to previous ones which they've had in the past. You could clearly see that they've chosen to just stick with what they're used to, and not they've decided not to be too dramatic, which is a disadvantage here because it's you would expect them to be a bit more creative over time. 'Cause it almost looks like we've actually seen this before in other World Cups as well, where it's just the same old um Puma logo in the center, and then you've got the Swiss flag on the right and the FA logo on the left. It's just the same old thing. The only difference is that the contour lines on the shirt is reflective of the imagery on the Swiss passport when put under um, UV lights. So yeah, like I said before, it's quite similar to the ones from the past from 2024, which just shows that there's not been much innovation here, which is unfortunate because I would have expected them to take things up a different direction for once. That's not to say the kit isn't good. The kit is still quite like quite decent, especially when I consider the main inspiration behind this particular design. So, okay, so what would I give it in terms of rating, in terms of ranking out of 10? For inspiration, when considering like the reasons why they chose this pattern, and also when considering the fact that they've not really chosen to be a bit more creative in a different direction to bring something new and out of the box. I'll give um I'll give this a 6 out of 10 if I have to be fair to Switzerland. Again, I would have expected them to do something new, something which hasn't been done before. That's not to say I'm not going to possibly get this. I mean, obviously, I am wearing currently a Swiss tracksuit, so yeah. I mean, it's something which I could see myself getting eventually. But to be fair to the other kits which I have ranked so far, and which I have given a rating to. This can't really compare to the others. It just looks average to some degree. So yeah, to be fair, I have to give it a 6 out of 10 on this one.